for easy ways to make money online in 2020? Well, I can show you how. Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm with Paladin Global Market. I have been an online reseller on eBay and Amazon for over the past 15 years. I really do enjoy eBay though. That's become my sweet spot. I find Amazon has a lot of fees. Not to say that I still don't sell on there. I have a private label product that I sell on Amazon, on eBay. I have in several pet stores, on several different social online sites. But eBay is definitely where I have found that I feel that anyone can look around their house, find some items, and list them and make quick money on eBay. And then if that's something that you enjoy, then I can teach you how to take it and turn it into a part-time or even a full-time business and do what I did. I was able to replace my income so I could stay home, quit my job in a dental career, and stay home with my newborn so that I could be with her all the way until she got into kindergarten. And I absolutely loved it. That was the best decision of my life. So are you someone looking to do the same? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks that I have learned that has helped me to be able to run my eBay business successfully for the past 15 years. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'm uploading videos weekly, so for your viewing pleasure. Thanks so much. Here we go. All right, so let's dig in. I'm going to show you easy ways to be able to make money online in 2020. And what I highly recommend is eBay. There are a lot of things you probably have laying around your house that you can quickly resell for some fast profits. All right, so these are a couple of the items that I recommend are top sellers. So if you have any old smartphones, iPhones, tablets, iPads laying around, old smartwatches, Fitbits, that type of thing. Those are fantastic on eBay. Whenever I sell these, they sell like within a day. I have noticed the Fitbits sometimes take a little bit longer, but anything Apple, it's going to sell. And I'm telling you, even the old little 5Cs, I just sold one of those a couple weeks ago. They are very popular online. You would be surprised the things that you think no one's going to want this, they want it. And even if it's broken, you just have to make sure you put that in the listing that it's a broken item so that you make sure that you're being truthful and honest to your buyer or potential buyers. And so it doesn't come back on you when you have your feedback rating, because you want to be able to provide top customer service to your buyers. All right, the next thing, video game consoles, as you see here. So things like Wii, Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation, huge market. Used items, you might even say, you know, I've used this thing for years, but if it still works, sell it. Even if it doesn't work, you can sell it for parts. I'm telling you, you have a ton of money sitting around your house you may not even realize. The next thing, as you see here, this is going to sound weird, but this is eBay, and this sells used shoes. Yes, used. Now, if they're like falling apart or pretty nasty, the sole's coming off, just don't worry about it. It's not worth your time. I mean, you could still sell it and get a couple bucks, but after you pay eBay, PayPal fees, take your time to take the pictures, do the description, put it on the listing, package and ship it once it's sold, and possibly risk getting a bad review because it's in such a bad condition, it's just not worth it. But if you have things laying around, some old shoes that maybe your kids have some of these laying around that they've outgrown, or something you bought that you just maybe bought and never wore as much as you thought, or you bought it and never took it back in time to get a refund, perfect items for resale on eBay. Uggs sell all day long. It's great if you have the original box though, because there are some, of course, unfortunately, counterfeit sellers out there selling Uggs. But if you have the authentic version, then great, sell it. Nikes. People buy these all the time. I go to Goodwills and Salvation Armies and garage sales and thrift stores, and that is always a brand that I look for. I'm going to show you how to make sure that it's a good item to resell before you buy it. But if you have this laying around your house, quick, easy money that you can resell on eBay. Converse, they have like a cult-like following, especially the Chuck Taylor ones. I've sold several pairs of those, and very popular. I bought a pair for my daughter, actually. I wasn't looking to resell that item, but when she wore a couple times, she just didn't, it just wasn't her thing. So I'm like, give those back to me. I'm going to sell it. And sure enough, it sold like within one day. Antiques and collectibles. This is something that eBay became known for in the beginning when you started seeing Beanie Babies and that type of thing sold online. My favorite thing is cameras. Old cameras and stuff do really well. Coins, you just want to make sure it's authentic. A lot of them you'll see, you can still sell them even if they don't have the, even if they haven't been, there's a way that you can get it analyzed and certified. That's the word I'm looking for. Certified that it is authentic. You can pay to have that done if the coin is of enough value to warrant that, or you can just put it on and just, show pictures. I just sold a huge German coin. It was about the size of the palm of my hand. And we were going to go ahead and get it certified, but it sold before we even had to do it. So saved me some money, some time, and hassle on that. Electronics and printers, just sold one today. I sold this huge printer. And you guys, the shipping alone was half the price of the printer. So make sure you're taking that in consideration. I can teach you more on how to do that. I have a course that does that. I have lots of videos that I put up for free on YouTube that can show you those different types of steps. But yep, printers, excellent. I would recommend also, if they're working, I really don't mess with the ones that aren't working, but there is a market out there and people do sell and make money for selling things that are sold for just parts. Printer ink, gold mine. Think about it. People are buying printer ink all the time. When I'll never forget, went to this big estate sale and I came across this nice large format sealed printer ink. I bought it for $5 and I sold it for almost $100. It was still sealed in the package, which is great. But even if it's not sealed in the package, but it's in this like little plastic thing, sell it. It's great. I'm telling you, most of all of them are a great resale value for you. And you may have some sitting around the house. Maybe you have a printer that you don't use anymore, or just some extra ink. Go for it. All right. Another thing is you see here, sporting equipment, bats. It depends on the brand and what kind of condition it is. You'll want to do your research. I'll show you that in just a minute. But bats are great. Leather gloves. I've made a lot of money on eBay selling softball gloves, baseball gloves. That's really fun. You can do used ones or new ones. So if you have any of those laying around the house that you're ready to part with, and I wouldn't mess with them unless they're the true leather gloves. And you really want to watch to make sure it's the left-handed or the right-handed, and what position the glove is for. So do a little research on that. But if it's your glove, you probably most likely know where it's intended to be used at when you're playing that sport. Baby equipment. There are a lot of things out there. Think about it. There's a lot of savvy moms and dads out there that are looking to buy things that are gently used, and baby equipment and baby toys are fantastic. There's also equipment for the mothers taking care of the babies during that newborn and postpartum phase. Breast pumps, it sounds weird, I know, but the machine itself, you don't have to do the stuff that, it would still be sterile. You can still buy the tubing and stuff like that, but the actual machine unit is really good to sell online. So maybe you have one of those around, you're not planning to have another child. It's an eBay item all day long. You're going to do great on that. Clothing and purses made by popular brands. So this is something like, if you have things around, if you have Coach purses, or if you have different brands that have a nice following online, and I'll show you how to find that market value. Excellent. Clothing, yes, definitely. Jeans, that's really something that I find is an excellent reseller on eBay if it's something that has a demand. All right, so let's get into how you figure that out. So these are some things you may have already laying around your house. You'll go to eBay, If you haven't opened an account yet, it's really easy. Just open a quick personal account. Just go through the help button right here and enter open new. You see right here, it even says never sold, try it out for free at the time of this video. Apple iPhone. So let's say you have an older iPhone laying around, you upgraded. So you'll want to enter that in the search results. Once you do that, you want to come down here and hit sold and completed listings. What you're doing right now is to figure out how much market value is available in that item to see if you want to resell it. So we're looking here. Let's say I told you that for an example, Apple phone 5C. You're going to see that there's not a lot, but if it's just something laying around, because these are the older models, you make a couple bucks off of them. So let's say that you have I just sold this week a couple iPhones and tablets. So let's say Apple iPad mini. These are always fun because they sell quick. Side note, if you list your Apple item online and like in the first, if it even lasts a day online, which typically if you priced it right, great pictures, great description, your item works, it's going to sell before 24 hours. They sell like hotcakes. But if you have your item on and you have it listed for buy it now and also a best offer where they can make an offer to say, hey, you're asking $250, I'll pay you $225. Will you accept it? And you can go back and forth on that. Don't be too quick to take a best offer on your Apple products in the first 24 to 48 hours because they're going to sell quick. Like I said, if you did the pricing right on there. So as you can see here, these are the completed sold listings. This is what the market value is showing you on eBay that people are willing to pay for these items. So you can tell here we've got the refurbished. So pay attention to that. If you're selling, most likely, if there's something around your house, you're selling something that's been pre-owned. So you'll want to make sure you're comparing your apples to apples. And then as you see, some people did these for auctions. So they did bids. I usually just save auctions for antiques and collectibles. I don't save it for these because you can I think you actually get a little bit more if you just do a buy it now. And you don't even have to put best offer on your item. You could add that later. So you could just say buy it now for this one flat price. But I like best offers in a sense that it gets the communication going between you and a potential buyer. So you can see if you're willing to negotiate. Okay, so once you do that, then you can see these are, $80. You're paying attention to the shipping that people are willing to pay for them as well. Apple iPad mini, of course, you'll want to know what generation and just Google it. I had to do that on the one item. I'm a eBay consignment seller as well. So on one of my clients, I had to make sure, and you want to make sure you're listing the correct item with the, you don't want to say, let's say you're selling an iPhone. You don't want to say it's an iPhone Plus when it's really just an iPhone. So please pay attention to those details. It'll save you a lot of headache in the long run. All right, so those are some easy ways to make money on eBay in 2020. If you'd like to know more, like I said, I do have an online course that I go into a lot of depth on how I've been able to successfully run my own eBay reselling business for the past 15 years. And the things I've learned so I can fast track you so you can make easy money too. Feel free to go to my Facebook group. It's Paladin Global Market. And just go on there, make a comment. Just let me know you're interested in finding out more about the course. And then message me your email. And then I won't spam you, nothing like that. I'll just send you a quick email when the course is ready to reopen again. And if you're interested. All right. Here you go. This was some great ways to be able to make money on eBay in 2020. Thank you. I hope that helped. If you have any questions in regards to the things that I reviewed today, will you please leave comments below? I'm very interested to see how I can best serve you and teach you to be able to amplify and grow your own eBay online business so you can make easy money on eBay in 2020. This is Michelle with Paladin Global Market. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.